Hello everyone, and welcome to my presentation. As you may already know, my name is Hem, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about myself because I think it is important for students to know about teachers and lectures. Since I already go to about 3-4 minutes, I will be happy to go into a great depth. So if you have any question, please, I'll be happy to answer them in the end of presentation. Okay, so given the times of minutes, I just two things to talk about. First, there are talk about my professional background, and second, there are to talk about what I do in my spare time. I think I take about using a really difficult words, but if you don't understand, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, as I said, do over it. Leave the question in the end of presentation. Okay, well, let's get started. The first thing I like to share with you in my professional background. This seems quite important to students to address the two possible reasons for this. Firstly, because they curious to know about the teachers and lecturers, and secondly, they probably just want to feel comfort hand in the hands and a really spirit professional. Well, I don't know about that, but I've been around in a long time. I started teaching in 1975, and since then I work in all the different teaching and learning sectors, including primary, secondary, thirdly, of University of Education. It's been good in Korea, and it's taking me to 3 different states in Australia and circle of countries including France, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Hong Kong. As you probably already know, primary school teachers is generalists. In all words, they teach everything. So, with the first couples of you after graduation from teachers college at the primary school. After that, I went back to the university and did the grade in my language, which teaches French, English, Latin in high school about 14 years. And first followed by master degree teaching English in second language and bring me to 1995 when I start being here for 14 years. Is 14 years teaching bridging mainstreams course. I teach in Indonesian, permanent teach for language teachers and the computer system language learning subject to the School of Education. So how feels the death sentences Korean University and gives you a peace conference in new. I gives you belief conference knew about, but really I say I'm very really lucky person because I just love teaching and learning. But of course I've spent all my time in teaching and learning. Believe it or not, teach human too, uh, and they break from world just like everybody else. So this brings us to this second thing I like to share with you about myself, and there is tell about how I do my speak on my free time. Well, in this strange way, I can stay away from teaching and learning because I love our language and studied review to the point where I can speak them very well, or if not speak them, list the points we're just happy to know about the language. Actually, I'm not sure about my level of language from languages whose every word is yours in English, but I really do enjoy learning them. And visiting country with language is Balkan. No, I'm not doing my favorite in my pastime in the computer. I love spending time of internet and using computers to communicate with the people around the world, to practice my language, to listen to watch an interesting program, and to envelop little learning packages English language like this one, which I post to YouTube or just I send to people on request. Funny, is that really? This the same some hairline with my personal to my professional life. Okay, well, actually, I think I should probably can quote that hopefully by now you know a little bit more about maintenance by professional post life. I hope this has been some band for 3 years, and if you have any question, I will be happy to answer them now. Thank you for listening my presentation.